and welcome to Enjoy English School.
欢迎来到 Enjoy 英语学院。
I'm Stevie.
And I'm Laurie.
Today we're looking at day 2 or part 2 of our business English lesson about placing an order. And in this case, placing an order over the phone. We had Andrea and Glenn. And Andrea works for a company. I think it sounds like a design company. And she wanted to order some major upgrades and updates for their company's software and hardware. So she was talking to Glenn about helping them out and how much it was going to cost. So today, we're going to find out what happened.
没错，所以呢，今天来到我们商用英语的第2天了哦。那昨天的话呢，其实大家学到我们中文的标题叫做电话下订哦。那么呢，其实你昨天听到的是一个这个客户他打来跟一个公司询问哦，要下订单的一些相关的英语的单字跟片语。那今天呢，我们要来看到哦，他们呢决定要下单要成交的时候，又会用到哪些单字跟片语？所以我们赶快一起来看看。
Placing an order. Dialogue B. Andrea is making a phone call again to confirm the order.
Hello, this is Andrea from the creative department at Smart Inc. Is Glenn there?
Hi, Andrea. Yes, this is Glenn speaking. Have you decided on what you want?
Yes, I'll place an order for 24 updates to A Designer. We also want printing software.
Which software? Printmaster Pro 12 or Printmaker X?
Our company would like Printmaster Pro 12.
I'm sorry, Andrea. I didn't quite catch what you said. You're breaking up. Could you repeat that, please?
Printmaster Pro 12. We need 24 copies of Printmaster Pro 12.
Did you say Printmaker X? I'm sorry, Andrea. It's hard to hear you.
No, maybe I should hang up and call back.
Hello?
Hello, is this Glenn?
Andrea. Yes, this is Glenn speaking. Thank you for calling back. There was a lot of interference. I couldn't hear a word you were saying.
That's okay. Can you hear me clearly now?
Yes, loud and clear. Now, where were we?
I want to order 24 copies of Printmaster Pro 12.
Okay, that's 24 updates of A Designer and 24 copies of Printmaster Pro 12. I'll put the order in before midday. I'll forward you an email with the confirmation of the details.
Great. Thanks, Glenn.
Okay, so Andrea is making a phone call again to confirm the order. So basically just to make sure Glenn knows what they want. Okay, because they talked about this in yesterday's article.
没错，所以呢，我们来看到这个对话的情境，它设定的是 Andrea 呢，她呢就是再次的打电话。然后呢，为了什么目的 ？To 后面告诉我们要 confirm the order 啊，就是要确认他的订单。confirm 是确认的意思啊，所以呢，昨天有提到他们要的需求是什么，但是今天打来是要来确认这个订单。
And this word confirm, really good word to know. If you are ordering anything online from English websites, or if you ordered a train or plane ticket and you want to confirm your seat, okay, you will see this word a lot. Please confirm your choice. Okay? So we see this word a lot. Please confirm. Make sure this is what you want, because after you hit this button, it's done.
对。所以呢，这边呢 ，Steve 老师是提醒说，我们很多在网络上，不管是购物或者是订票哦，或者是订什么，那么呢，其实你要注意到，它都会有一个步骤，会提醒你说，请你确认你的订单啊，因为呢，一旦你按下确定以后呢，啊，或确认之后呢，那个订单就成了哦，那所以就出去了。所以呢 ，confirm 这个字的话呢，你一定要认识它。
Yeah, even websites just ordering for online delivery. You know, it could be Uber Eats or Food Panda or some food delivery service. They always have a confirm button.
对，那个 confirm 呢，就是这个确认钮
Yeah.
这是非常重要的。
Yeah, good word to know. Okay, so now Andrea is on the phone. Hello, this is Andrea from the creative department at Smart Inc. Is Glenn there? So she's just saying, this is who I am. Is Glenn there? Because she already knows Glenn. She talked to him yesterday.
没错，所以呢，这一次呢，就是 Andrea 先打来了哦，所以 Andrea 说 Hello， 然后他就说呢，我是这个来自 Smart Inc. Smart 公司的这个创意部门的 Andrea 那么呢，Glenn 在吗 ？Is Glenn there？ 因为他要找 Glenn 说话，所以 Glenn 在吗？这样。
Yes. So now it's Glenn on the phone. Glenn says, Hi, Andrea. Yes, this is Glenn speaking. So this is Glenn, but it's a little more polite. Oh, this is Glenn who is talking to you. It's just 很正式的英文. Yeah. You can say, yeah, this is Glenn. Yes, this is Glenn speaking. This is Glenn talking to you now.
所以呢，接着 Glenn 因为正好就是他接的电话，所以他就这个打招呼说 Hi， 这个 Andrea 然后他就说是的我是这个 Glenn 正在跟你说话。那么呢，就是刚刚 Stevie 老师提到的，这是一个很正式，所以也很有礼貌的一个回法。
Have you decided on what you want? Now, he could have just said, Have you decided what you are going to buy? But again, we're being formal and polite. And so we have a phrase to decide on something. This is when you have different choices. Oh, I have to decide on whether I want A or B. So when we say decide on something, that means you might have different choices.
对，所以呢，这边呢，这个 Glenn 继续讲，他说：“那你是否已经决定你要什么了吗？”那么这边呢 ，Steve 老师刚刚特别提到的重点就是这个 decide on 这个片语那么通常你 decide on something 后面那个 something 表示你是有一些选择，而你决定好要哪一个了吗
？And now Andrea says, yes. I'll place an order for 24 updates to A Designer. Remember yesterday, A Designer was one of the softwares that they used. So I'll place an order for 24 updates to A Designer.
所以呢 Andrea 就回答他说是的那么这个是回答他的那个前面那一句是的我决定好我要什么了接着他说我呢要下一个订单那么 again 这里提醒大家我们中文讲下订单的下在英文里头你是用 place 好这个 place 它是动词不是名词所以呢我要下一个订单是这个用来升级这个更新这个 A Designer 的这个24份的更新这样
Okay, she ordered 24 updates. So students, I want to see if you remember yesterday's article. How big a discount does she get for 24 updates?
25%. I'm the only person here. I'm the only person who can answer you. So I get the price.
Yes, because yesterday Glenn said, I can't hear what Laurie said. So yesterday, Glenn told her, if you order more than 20 updates, then you'll get a 25% discount. That's a lot of money.
蛮多的就是有1/4的折扣25%.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So she said, I will take, I'll place an order for 24 updates to A Designer. We also want printing software. Yesterday, she asked about new printers, and now she's asking about printing software.
所以她昨天有问到印表机有没有在特价 on sale 所以今天呢，她就提到，她说我们也要这个印表的这种软体那表示说这个东西也是他们需要的。
So now, Glenn says, Oh, okay. Which software? Printmaster Pro 12 or Printmaker X?
所以呢，这里 Glenn 就问了一个很简单的问题啦哦，他说是哪一种软体呢？哦，是这个 A 还是这个 B 啊？那刚刚这些都是软体的名称 ，Printmaster Pro 12跟 Printmaker X 都是名称哦。
And then she says, our company would like Printmaster Pro 12. Something like that. I did a bad job of that. I was trying to sound like a bad connection on a phone.
I know.
Did it work? Not
really.
Yeah.
好，但是 but you tried.
Yeah.
OK， 所以呢，这个 Andrea 她就说哦，我们公司想要的是这个 Printmaster Pro 12。但是他的这个声音在这个时候已经开始像刚刚 Stevie 老师想要演出来的那样断断续续的讯号不好的声音了。嗯。
And Glenn says, I'm sorry, Andrea. So first he's apologizing. I'm sorry. I didn't quite catch what you said. I didn't catch it. Now, what does catch mean? If you're playing baseball, you throw a ball and you catch a ball.
接
Yeah. But when we say, I didn't quite catch what you said, it's kind of the same thing. My ears didn't get it all. I don't understand. I don't totally understand what you said.
对，没错。所以呢，这边呢 ，Glenn 他先说啊，这不好意思 ，Andrea 哦，就是这个，因为已经听不清楚了，所以他先说不好意思。接着他说我没有很能够听懂你说了什么哦，所以这里刚刚的 catch， 史蒂老师提醒大家，就是这里不是那个接球的接哦，这边指的是听懂，有没有跟上，有没有听明白的意思。
Yeah. And so he says, I didn't quite catch what you said. You're breaking up. You're going to see this in a lot of movies. When people are, hello, hey, you're breaking up. It just means your signal is breaking up.
你的讯号整个是断断续续的意思。
Could you repeat that, please? Could you say it again, please? Repeat it.
所以呢 repeat 是重复的意思哦，所以你可不可以再重复一次呢？
So Andrea says she hears him.
对
Okay.
他听得到他的声音。
So Andrea says, Printmaster Pro 12. We need 24 copies of Printmaster Pro 12. But again, it was probably Print 12. We need Print Pro.
好，所以呢，这次演的比较像，This is better。然后呢，这个 Andrea 他就回答了哦，他回答说 Printmaster Pro 12，然后他说呢，我们需要24份的这个 Printmaster Pro 12，但是呢，就是声音应该还是断断续续的，因为从下一句你可以看得出来。
Yeah.
对。
So now Glenn, he says, did you say Printmaster X?
Printmaker.
Or Printmaker. Well, he doesn't know what she said. So, did you say Printmaker X? I'm sorry, Andrea. It's hard to hear you.
所以呢 ，Glenn 呢，他就是试着要听懂了哦，所以他就跟他确认说，你说的是不是 Printmaker X 呢？哦，我很抱歉 ，Andrea， 但是我实在是很难听到你的声音，所以是连声音都已经快听不到了哦。
Yeah. So Andrea says, "Oh no, maybe I should hang up and call back."
所以呢 ，Andrea 他就先回答说不是哦，这个你讲的那个答案不是我要的哦。然后接着他说，也许我应该 hang up， 就是呢先挂掉 and call back， 再打回来。
Yeah. And we're going to take a quick break right here and come back and find out what happened. Okay, so there was a bad connection. We'll say that. There was a bad connection. They were breaking up. So Andrea hangs up and immediately, that means right away, 马上,
对
immediately calls back. Hello, is this Glenn?
而且就是这种声音
I'm nervous now.
对，很紧张这样。所以呢，我们看到呢，这个 Andrea 呢，她挂掉，然后立刻叫 immediately 立刻的呢打回来就说 hello 这个是 Glenn 吗？是 Glenn 在吗？这样。
And Glenn says, Andrea. So that is like, good. It's clear now.
I can hear you
Now
now.
I can hear you. So he goes, Andrea. Yes, this is Glenn speaking.
然后呢，所以 Glenn 很高兴，终于可以清楚的听到声音了，所以他就说这个 Andrea 是的我这里是这个 Glenn 呢，在这个说话是我这样。
Yeah. Thank you for calling back. Thank you for calling me back.
然后呢，他跟他说谢谢你打回来。
Then he said there was a lot of interference. Now we will say that 有时候讯号不好 we will say you're breaking up or the signal is bad.
对。
But we can also say there's a lot of interference. That means in the call you're also hearing a lot of
对
like a lot of noises in your call. So we'll say there was a lot of interference.
所以呢，他就继续讲说，这个有很多的这个干扰，叫做 interference，就是干扰那他用了 there was，表示现在还有吗？现在没有了所以他才会用过去式，刚刚有很多的干扰。
This is also actually a good word to know, interfere. Interfere, I-N-T-E-R-F-E-R-E. Interfere means to, well, it kind of means to like
jump in.
To jump in where you're not, sometimes where you're not wanted.
对。
You know, maybe Laurie and I are talking. I'm saying, no, you did this, and no, you did this, and somebody says, okay, you two, stop it.
对。
And we might look at them and say, stay out of it. Don't interfere.
对。
We need to talk this out.
这个例子就是说，假设我跟 Stevie 老师两个在吵一个事情，然后有一个人呢看到了，可能就说：“哎呀，你们就不要怎样怎样怎样。”这个时候 ，Stevie 老师刚刚跟他讲的就是说，就是你这个不要插手，不要，我们不需要你来干扰这个干涉干涉这个事情，我们自己要把这个事情讲开来所以这里呢 ，interfere 这里呢是动词，然后指的就是干涉的意思。
Yeah. It's like, 关你什么事？走开。Just kidding.
马上被打。
But he said there was a lot of interference. I couldn't hear a word you were saying. I couldn't hear anything you were saying. Nothing was clear.
对，然后 again， 你看，我们看到他用 I couldn't。
Yeah.
所以呢，就是呢，我刚刚没办法，过去式，现在可以了，但是我刚刚呢，你说的一个字我都听不到。
Andrea says, that's okay. Can you hear me clearly now?
所以重点是现在嘛，所以 Andrea 就问他说，那个是没关系刚刚没关系，现在你听我清楚吗？
And here's a good phrase too. Yes, loud and clear. Loud and clear means I hear you very clearly.
对。
I understand everything you're saying.
对。
Loud and clear.
对，所以呢，这是一个还蛮这个固定的习惯性的用法，就说是的又响亮又清楚。
Yeah. Now, where were we? This means in our conversation. 我们讲到哪里？
对。
Basically, that's what it means.
没错。对，我们讲到哪里所以呢，在英文里头他会说我们在哪里
Yeah.
可是其实他讲的意思是说我们刚刚最后讲到哪边啦
Yeah.
这样
And she says, I want to order 24 copies of Printmaster Pro 12. And then go ahead.
然后呢 Andrea 就说了我们刚刚最后讲到的是我要订24份的这个 Printmaster Pro 12。
And now he heard her in the beginning, right? When she ordered the A Designer. So he said, okay, that's 24 updates of A Designer and 24 copies of Printmaster Pro 12.
所以呢，这个就正好是回到我们前面讲的那个 confirm 的字。
Yeah.
这里呢 ，Glenn 在 confirm 他这个 order 所以他说好，那就是你的订单就是呢24份 A Designer 的更新，以及24份的这个 Printmaster Pro 12，对，这样子。
I'll put the order in before midday. This is a nice way of saying I'll put it in before noon.
对，其实就是这个意思
Yeah.
我呢在中午之前呢，我就会把这份订单提交，这样。
And this is a good phrase, to put something in, put an order in for something.
对，然后这里用到的这个 put in 这样的一个片语也是很常用到的哦，这个可以把它记熟。
And then he says, I'll forward you an email with confirmation, that same word, confirm, confirmation, of the details. So I will send an email, I'll forward it on to you, I'll send it on to you, and we'll confirm all of the details, what we bought, how much you bought, and when we'll deliver it.
对。好，所以他就说我会发这里的 forward 我会发给你一封信，里面有着所有细节的确认。
Yep. And she says, great, thanks, Glenn.
那 Andrea 很高兴的说，这个太棒了，谢谢你 Glenn.
Oh, okay, so great.
They made a deal.
Glenn made the sale. Andrea's happy. They lived happily ever after. Just like Snow White. Okay, that's all the time we have. We're going to take a quick review right here. I'll be right back with some words and phrases for you. Okay, looking at our words and phrases for today, we learned the word confirm, confirmation, to make sure of something, to decide on something. When you have a choice, you need to decide on what you want. We learned the word to catch, meaning to understand. I catch your meaning. I understand what you're saying. We also learned the word hang up, like to hang up the phone. Now we don't really hang up. Now we just push the button, right? But we still call it hang up the phone.
Yeah.
We learned the word immediately, right now. We also learned the phrase put in something or put in something, like to put an order in or put in an order.
Put something in.
Yeah. They both work very well.
对。
We learned the word to forward, meaning to send somebody an email. And we learned the word detail, to understand all the little bits of information that we need to understand, the details. So those are our words and phrases for today. And that's all the time we have. We will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.